Hello everyone, today I've got an exciting bit of a preview for an upcoming Kickstarter. Artel W are releasing Magnetic Heroes, and I'm going to be taking a look at the Heroes of Might. Okay, so these are the Heroes of Might from Artel's upcoming Magnetic Heroes Kickstarter. In this box I have 3 round bases. Those are 32mm rounds. And then 3 bags. So these are Barbarian, Fighter, and Paladin. Let's open the Barbarian up, have a quick look. So as you can see, resin cast. It's a multi-part but unipose for the main body, so you can't reposition anything there, but the rest will become apparent in a moment. As you can see, beautiful detailing on the Barbarian. These triangular locking lugs. There's one on the stone there for foot on rock. I mean, there's a limited number of ways you can put them on, so you shouldn't get them wrong. You have 2 arms. As you can see, some cleanup required with the sprue gates, but no noticeable signs of slippage or mold movement. Of our head. Some beautiful detailing on the, I suppose, buckskin daggers. Reinforced edge on it. And 3 tiny magnets. And that's why I'm saying that there is limited posability on the body, because they are sculpted as such that they only go together one way. However, weapons and accoutrement and the heads are variable. So I've actually got a set of these put together. So rather than talk about it, I'll show you. So let's start with the Barbarian. As you can see, striking pose, going all out on the rage. Now, I've been told there are various ways of getting them. Each will come with a standard loadout. So these are all prototypes. I don't have the standard loadout for all of them. I believe the Berserker, this is the standard loadout. So he's got a set of punch daggers like Wolverine's claws and a twin-headed axe with some really nice detail on it. And likewise the head, he's got that sort of screaming, hairy Berserker look. Next up is the Fighter. So the Fighter comes with a sword and shield. I think again these may be the actual ones. So some beautiful detail. You can see the rear of the shield has all of the leather work pulled over and pinned in place as it would be. Slight creasing up there and some little cuts, but it means you've got a blank surface you can paint your device on. He also has this knapsack for keeping fighter's rations, some candles, bit of rope, whatever it happens to be. He's got a backup sword, like a short sword or a long dagger, in case this first one goes away. Exquisite detailing on the chainmail. Beautiful, very fine, meticulous. And again, scroll work and filigree on the armour itself. So on his bracers, on the front of his gauntlet, on his shoulder pad, and knee guards as well, and greaves. So that's our Fighter. The last of our Might is a paladin. And this guy is going all out for the Sunday show. Exquisite armor. That's cost a fortune from several monasteries. Sort of a loincloth, again with simple sigils sculpted into it. And there he has his holy book under his cloak. Cloak itself, beautifully done. This actually glues on, and then the two shoulder pads sort of overlap it, clip it in place. And then we have this magnificent shield. Reminds me when I used to play Warcraft. Paladins were always pouncing around with big shields. And then up here we have this flanged mace. Because as we know, paladins shouldn't use edged swords. It's very bad. Now all three of these, the whole point of the Magnetic Heroes is that you can swap in and swap out various pieces. So all of the arms, or not the arms, all of the hands and heads are magnetized, which is why you get those little 1 by 1.5 mil or 1 by 2 mil magnets. And they all come with the holes pre-cast in them. Now, I did have to go in on a couple and clean them out. I don't know how well they'll be able to maintain those tolerances over time. But if you have a small drill bit, a 1 mil drill bit, it's not a major inconvenience just to go in there and just give it a quick scrape round. If I was to let's take that head. Oh no, better again. Let's take that head, because I have some alternatives here. Pop that in, and all of a sudden we have an orc paladin, which has to be filthy. We could lose that in favour of a sword. But I imagine some sort of anti-paladin would have a wicked blade like that. Or maybe we remove sword and shield. And let's go for something like a halberd and a holy symbol. Do I have a holy symbol? Shockingly, I haven't done a holy symbol for that hand. How remiss of me. But you can see it's just a case of swapping in and swapping out the parts you want, giving you a bit of flexibility with your models, which is a neat little idea. As I was saying, the guys at Artel have said there will be a basic loadout, so you get a full miniature, and then from there you can customize the various bits and pieces you'll get with them. So maybe this berserker would prefer another axe. When one axe isn't enough. Or a pair of hand weapons in place of the standard setup. So maybe give them a pair of those. It all comes down to the amount they've done. And at the moment they've done quite a lot. I'll show you some of the additional weaponry. So they've done a variety of spear arm. We have trident and a couple of vicious looking spears. This one here is a little bit more elven. They also have more hand weapons than you will ever need. So apart from that big pike affair, there's also the axes variety of swords, from a simple cross-quillion sword to a two-handed claymore. My own personal favourite, if I bring the fighter back in, flambears, hand and a half, maybe two hand. And it goes on from there. We have scutum-esque shields in place of the sort of standard targes and great shields. There's even clubs and khopeches, a whole variety of weaponry. And beyond weaponry, there's also empty hands, empty fists, some hands like this, which I don't know if we'll be able to pick that up. It's so small, so tiny, but it's a hand holding a bag of gold. So they are the Heroes of Might from Artel's upcoming Kickstarter. There we have it. 3 lovely looking characters with so many options I couldn't even get through them all. Based on what they've sent me, there are going to be dozens, if not hundreds, of combinations of items that you can load your stuff out with depending on how you are playing or what you're playing. Definitely worth checking out when it goes live on Kickstarter. Let me know what you think of them below. Until next time, folks, bye-bye.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.